Hello everyone, this is Deathproof and we're gonna play Marvel Future Fight. So guys, in today's video we're gonna go back again and test our combat villains in Abx, and in today's season it's Paralyze season, and I've got my Mr. Fantastic the Maker, one of my favorite characters in the Marvel, with these stats here, and he is really usable in this season. I've got like three audience blessing on him, and his stats pretty capped. He got a power of Hungry Hulk stage 12 and a CTP of Rage with a mythic uniform. I think I've got all the options, yes, and all of them mythic. No, except this girl here, Emma Frost. I'm never gonna make her more than normal. I hate her. I mean, she's not good or something. And the other guy here from 2019, the Messiah Complex. I mean, he totally Messiah, cause he's not taking, no one is taking his position all this time. I mean, he is like elite for this game mode. He's having Paralyze, he's having Burn, he's having everything you want. Silence also. And I've got like a 2, 4, 5, 6 audience blessing on him. His stats looks like that. And this guy and how it's called, Mr. Fantastic, also missing some critical rate. It's a bit because Mr. Fantastic, you're gonna see after that in his team up, he gonna get 5% critical damage from a team up with crossbones, I think. And as you see, I'm using CTP of raids for both of them, and the CTP of Insight, it's in Taskmaster here, as you can see. So in today, it's, as you can see, combat supervillain Paralyze season. We're gonna start from the fat guy from Apocalypse, and I found a rotation that works pretty nice. I mean, some of my guildmates in World Origins told me, and I feel like more comfortable with it now with Apocalypse. I used to be really bad, but with this thing here, I'm letting the 5th skill place a bit more, and I'm letting my 3rd skill also place a bit more, and cancelling the 4th skill into the 5th skill, and the 6th skill you want him to go down by himself. You don't want to cancel the skill before he is landing next to the beast, so you want to let a bit more the 5th skill and the 6th skill, and you're gonna see big results, guys. I took like 1.5 million from my rotation through these tricks, and believe me, it has to do with your total output in Abx. If you're, be patient and not canceling the skills here and there. There is some important stuff that has to let the skills happens in the last seconds. I mean, the 5th skill here, you can see it hitting, and of course you want to cast the 6th skill as soon as the beast is going into the middle, because you need some time for it to activate the Paralyze effect, at least with Apocalypse. So make sure you're gonna save your tier 3 for for the moment the beast is going to jump in the middle, and start casting it as soon as you're seeing the beast jump into the middle. You're gonna save a lot of time if you're not going to wait to see the skill going up and down there. And sometimes the tier 3 needs a lot of time, so you don't want to waste your tries trying to interrupt, so you're starting before. And here we're a bit late on the tier 3. We need to build it real fast here, just to be sure that we're gonna have it. And here I'm seeing the beast jumping, I'm casting the tier 3, and that's the way. And the final, it's really tricky, because the beast, when he jumps, he starts immediately to do the roar, so you want to be ready for the last one. I mean, you need to consider it really before the beast jumps, so make sure you're paying attention in the timer. I'm not that big of a score here. I mean, 6.3 doesn't seem like a lot, but let's let some 5th skill place until the end here. And you're seeing me here, I'm saving the tier 3, and the beast, it's not going anywhere. Oh, he jumped. Oh, he didn't. Yes, I think, yes, I'm okay. You saw me there. I start doing it really earlier, just to be sure, because the casting time of the tier 3 it's really big, so you don't want to have yourself repeating the stage because you lost the skill there. Let's see here if we're gonna do a better score. Last time was 7.5. I'm not really good with him. 7.6 seems nice, and yes, I cast some skills there. 7.77, that's nice. 7.77, that's like 2,000 more than my last score. 200,000 basically, really good score. And I went in 7 millions in total. I think it's first time in this week I'm doing the first time ever, I think. And here it's the team buff I'm getting, the critical rate 5%, and that's because this guy in the top here, he's having a team up, I think, with Taskmaster, and I'm taking advantage of his own leadership. And with Mr. Fantastic, I'm doing a rotation that it's kind of really nice and tactical, and I'm starting with the 4th skill, letting the 5th skill place until the end, and after that I'm letting the 3rd skill place until the end, and I'm repeating it due all the fight, and I'm cancelling the roar, of course, with the 2nd skill. So, and if I have the tier 3, I'm cancelling fast the 5th skill, because the 5th skill got 50% a proc for 50%, so you want to proc to hit on the tier 3 and the 6th skill. So let's go. We are starting with the 4th skill. As soon as you're seeing him jumping back, and I'm canceling. Oh, I canceled the 5th skill too soon there. I could let it play a bit more. You can see here. Okay, I'm gonna let it play until the end just to make sure that you're seeing where is the proper time. Okay, I lost the tier 3 really bad. And here it's the way you're canceling for the tier 3 and getting the proc for your 5th skill. Okay, I wasn't paying attention in the 5th skill, and I canceled too soon the first try. But you can see here, it needs a lot of time, and the 3rd skill needs a lot of time also. The 5th skill, it's the easiest skill to cancel, and the proc is right, it's right in the tier 3 and the 6th skill, so we are fine at the moment. And you're getting the buff for the 3rd skill, you're getting the buff for the from the 4th skill, and you're having all the damage landing on your 5th skill or on your tier 3 skill. And here I want to do the canceling. Yes, that's nice. Let's let the 3rd skill place until the end. 4th skill and canceling the 5th skill into the tier 3. You can see here it's like 3 to 400k. And yes, that's the thing you're doing, and letting the 5th skill place until the end. There's a lot of animation, pay attention. You don't want to canceling too soon, and you want to cancel too soon the 4th skill as soon as you're seeing his hands go into the ground. And of course you don't want to interrupt also the 6th skill. It needs some times, and my score it's way less than Apocalypse. I think I did like 7.4 before, and I guess it's the rotation I lost in the start, and the 1/6 skill I missed. And yes, that's the way I did. I make my maker sims battles again. My bad, and I love the character. Think about I didn't, and of course here a late proc, my bad also. So we need some time to synchronize it. And here, yes, the 5th skill is always making the proc goes right, and here I need some time to wait a bit here and have the tier 3 on the proc, and now it's nice. 5.5. Oh, almost did the 2nd skill there. I don't want to do the 2nd skill, guys. Yes, now I want to do it. And the proccings of the 5th skill seems nice. Some 3rd skill here. And I mean, it's insane that even now, after like 3 years of the Apocalypse uniform come into the game, you're seeing Maker struggling here with one bad rotation, and I can't even see the 7 millions. Instead of, let's see the rotation here. Oh, it's gonna take me more than 7. Yes, 7 million with Maker. So, if you want to soft cap, you could do it with Maker also. You could do like 7 million. And I lost a rotation. I think before I did like 7.3 with not losing a rotation. and perhaps I could give a second shot to my maker, and let's see if he's gonna work again. Let's try one more time, I guess. So yes, of course, you could use like this team up here. You're getting 70% all attack to carnoids, but carnoids really I mean, you need a lot of time to have and accumulate your shake skill. As you can see, I had some Odin Blessing on him. I had the CTP of energy, but I love Carnage, but it feels like he's old and he's less than a year character, and his skills doesn't really fit in the meta. I mean, you don't have the time to do a tier 3 and after do a 5th skill and 4th skill. You can't instant cancel any of his skills. You're losing a lot in the 4th skill or in the 5th skill, so he's a bit of behind. So I could use him also and showcase him, but because I like Maker, I'm gonna give him one more shot and try to do the perfect rotation here, and starting with the 4th skill, and yes, let the 5th skill place until the end. I get interrupted there. Okay, and let's see here, a 4th skill and canceling the 5th skill into the tier 3. Yes, that's nice. And let the 3rd skill place until the end. 5th skill also. Oh, I get cancelled my 5th skill? How? Oh, what is this? I mean, there is no way you're getting your 5th skill cancelled. I mean, it's a skill that you're out of, you know, the boss can't target you. How I managed to get cancelled my 5th skill there? It was 2 away and I did it in the mobs. I'm not sure, but the truth is that it really happens. And I'm already in 2 million. I'm not sure if that's a proper timing, but let's don't stop and go full and have the 2nd skill here. I stopped my 5th skill a bit soon, but I wanted to have the cancel with the 2nd skill, and here is 3 millions already. Seems promising, and let's have a good, yes, 5th skill with the proc here. It's almost the same damage as the tier 3 is doing the 5th skill. I mean, you need to really pay attention on this skill, and the 50% proc, it really seems to work. Yes. And the 3rd skill, so it's doing really good damage there. And 4 millions already, it's really nice, I guess. And 4.2, and having my skills cancelled here. I don't want to do my tier 3 because he gonna jump into the middle. And let's have this skill here, and we're on the raids, and almost good rotation there, but we managed to do a lot of damage. Let's have our 5th skill place until the end, and some spare skills just to, yes, and yes, the proc is there. Let's have a good tier 3 here. Okay, 300, 400, something like that. Let's the 3rd skill place until the end. 4th skill, 5th skill again, but I'm out of proc, I think. How this happens? I mean, and again, I am too far away. Let's have a 5th skill here and cancelling into the 2nd skill. Let's let the 3rd skill place, some 4th skill, and let's have a good proc with the tier 3. And yes, 6.7 at the moment. And let's have a 5th skill. Okay, there's no other how it's called, canceling for the roar. Okay, my damage is already better than before, so it has to do. My first rotation went so bad. 7.3 here, it's nice. 7.3, yes. I can't do more damage than Apocalypse, and he is like 2 years ago. I mean, that's insane, guys. That's insane. I can't do that. But perhaps there are guys out there that could do more with Maker, but I feel like I'm like in top 500, as you can see, for Alliance Battle Extreme, and you can see in my, I'm like 5th, but there's a lot of people that haven't played at the moment. I mean, Soup Dunker here, the Rosa, I feel like she didn't play and Ranger and all these guys, they're top tier. Like you can see, Pillow Close, he got like 9 million more than me. He feels like top 10 or something. No, he is like, let's see, 7.9. He is like top 50. Yes, it's exactly top 50. I just came into him. Yes, and the guy got like pretty much the same stats with me, I guess. That's insane. He's playing really good, I guess. Of course, perhaps he got like some more. It's like 5 or 10% more energy attack, but he perhaps he got like CTP of Judgment in his Apocalypse. But real guys, that's like 1 million per unit. So his score it's way better than me, and feels like I'm doing something wrong. But I'm learning. I start participating in Abx so pro and professionally like less than a year, and I already have myself in top 50, 500 or top 1000, depends on the week. And I hope I helped you decide which one to build. Of course, Apocalypse, it's still in the meta and still the best for ABX, even with CTP of Raids. With the Judgment, he's even better. So think about that. Maker, a new uniform, he's worse than Apocalypse. With the top CTP for him, and Apocalypse got the second top CTP for him. Perhaps Raids it's in the same level with Judgment for ABX, but it feels like Maker is way back. It's like 500,000 back. I didn't play it perfectly with Apocalypse also. That's for me. I hope I helped you decide for your next combat villain, and don't forget to participate to the crystal events I'm dropping, and perhaps it's gonna be in this video also. I'm gonna let you see details in the description. That's for me. I'm out. Thank you for being here, guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye to everyone.